3 reasons why you're losing in Rivals. There could be so many minute reasons, and that is why I'm breaking these episodes up into different categories. Today is dribbling, and basically the top 3 mistakes that you guys are making in Rivals when you're dribbling, which could be contributing to you losing. This is 3 reasons why you're losing in Rivals due to dribbling in FIFA 22.
Griezmann, 3 men around him, and somehow finds some space. Ronaldo, fantastic, opening the drive back.
He's made himself the tiniest bit of space.
Almost feels like a bit of a taunt. Didn't really go for him. Oh! The display there is absolutely ridiculous. The Elastico on the goal line. On the goal line, the finest.
We
of
talked about
margins.
AussieFIFA. He's not here to make up the numbers.
Holding sprint while you're dribbling. This is one mistake that I find a lot of people make when they're attempting to push up the pitch and dribble. Now, what I find is this year, when you do this, the players will take large touches and you will be more susceptible to having the ball tackled off you and it being intercepted. So lads, the tip I can give you here is let go of R2 when you're dribbling with the left stick and take your time as you're going up the pitch. Don't hold sprint to try and bomb up the pitch as fast as you can. Take your time, let go of R2 and dribble slowly up the pitch, build up your attack, and you will find you will attack a lot better pushing up the pitch in FIFA 22 and in particular Division Rivals. Don't get me wrong, I have gone into a tutorial or 2 on dribbling while sprinting. It can be quite useful, believe me lads. There's actually a complete sprint dribbling tutorial on the channel. If you haven't seen that, go and check it out. But I'll go into the in-depths of the benefits of dribbling while sprinting. But I also mentioned in there that you shouldn't do it too much. So bear that in mind, lads, when you're holding sprint and dribbling in Division Rivals. You're dribbling too much. This could be one mistake that you're doing, lads, when you're building up your attack in Division Rivals in FIFA 22. What I find is, especially if you're in the higher divisions, if you dribble too much, it gives your opponent more time to get back and set up his defense. If you were to do a little bit of dribbling, then maybe a few tiki-taka passes and really build up your play with high tempo, your opponent won't have as much time to get back and recover. And what I find is when people are dribbling too much and they're, in and out with the left stick, they're trying to beat opponents with the left stick dribbling, it gives your opponent more time to even drag back his attackers and really set up that solid defense that is going to be really hard for you guys to break down. If you want a more in-depth tutorial on how to attack and specifically build up the play, well then I would recommend you guys looking up my complete guide to possession. I do go into in-depth details of what you're meant to do when you're attacking and specifically when you're dribbling and you're building up the play in a possession style attack. I do mention that dribbling is important and you obviously need to use dribbling in certain situations to beat defenders, draw defenders out, and in general create space, but I also say you shouldn't do it too much. You should be doing tiki-taka passing as well as R1 passes, R1 driven passes in your attack to have high tempo in the build-up. This year, lads, the dribbling mechanic has changed and I find you need to chop the left stick in the directions that you're wanting to dribble compared to rolling it, which you'd be able to do in previous years. And I go into this in my complete dribbling tutorial on the channel. If you haven't seen that, go and check it out. I do a more in-depth guide on dribbling, but it is important, lads, that when you're dribbling with the left stick in FIFA 22, that you chop it and not roll it. Because when you roll it, the touches will be a lot larger and you'll be more susceptible to being tackled. But if you chop it, it's actually very, very agile in the dribble, in the touch. So you will find you'll be dribbling a lot better, especially when you utilize this technique. So there you have it. There is 3 reasons why you're losing in Division Rivals, in particular with dribbling. Now there will be more episodes coming in due course. Be sure to watch out for them. There'll be ones on attacking, on defending, on shooting, and in general anything you can imagine, lads. So be sure to watch out for them. But as always, I'll give myself a plug. Instagram, TikTok, I'm doing tutorials, so go and check it out, lads. Links are in the description down below. We can keep in touch over on those platforms and you might find something helpful over on those platforms. But as always, I hope you have a good day. I'm out. Sayonara, au revoir, adios, salam, ciao, and goodbye.